What up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Sat Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. I'm having a bad day, guys. Not a good day at all. So let's get through it. Today, Bitcoin dropped to 88K. What now? What do we do? Is it time to sell? Is this it? Are we at the top? Is it gonna keep going down from here? Not. Just keep buying. Just keep buying, guys. Not financial advice. What up, Leonard? Just keep buying. Not financial advice. 88K down to 88.4K. Dang. Anyway, what do you do now that it's down to 88K? Is it time to sell? Is it over? Is the run done? I don't know. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do though. Let's stack some more sats. All right, let's get into the first segment of the show. The sat strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $88,757.08. I want to stack right now so hard because I think it's gonna just jump back up. El Somer and Carl Black in the house. Welcome back to the show, guys. Okay, today you can buy 1,125 Satoshis for a single dollar. What a deal, right? In a couple of weeks, possibly. Not even a couple of weeks, probably. When Bitcoin hits 100K, you'll be able to buy 1,000 sats for $1, and then it's less than 1,000 after that. Shoot, that's crazy. Okay, so let's stack some sats before we can't get them before we have to pay more for them. Okay, what is a Satoshi? A sat, we call Satoshis sats for short, and a Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like $1 is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. If you can accumulate 100 million Satoshis, you in essence have a whole Bitcoin. Just like if you save up 100 pennies, you have a whole dollar. Okay? It's important to highlight that because when you look at the price of Bitcoin at $88,000, you might be thinking to yourself, damn, I'm priced out. I'll never be able to buy a whole Bitcoin. But don't worry. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin to reap the benefits of the inflation resistance that Bitcoin gives you. You can go in for as little as $1, and again, you'll get 1,125 Satoshis. Bitcoin Beacon in the house. What up? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for jumping on. Okay, let's say you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day that penny could be worth 11 Satoshis. See, so there's still time. It's not too late to buy a Bitcoin. It's not too late to buy some Satoshis, some fractions of a Bitcoin. Okay. By the way, in case you get confused while you're looking for Satoshis, it's just Bitcoin. Don't look for Satoshis. Look for how to buy Bitcoin. Okay. And when you buy Bitcoin, it'll be like 0.000 whatever amount of Bitcoin you bought. Okay. And so, for example, I can say this number here. Oops, right there. I can say that number in terms of dollars. Sorry, I can say that number in terms of Satoshis, or I can say this number in terms of Bitcoin. Okay. In terms of Satoshis, I just say 1,123 Satoshis. Okay. If I want to say the same number of Bitcoin, the same amount of Bitcoin in terms of Bitcoin, I can say 0.00001122 Bitcoin. That's how much Bitcoin this is. So 0.4 zeros and then 1122 Bitcoin, or 1,122 Satoshis. It's the same thing, okay? But it's easier to say 1,122 sats than it is to say 0.00001122 Bitcoin, right? Do you know what I mean? So don't get that confused, okay? Don't get that confused with the altcoin out there. It's called Sats coin, SATS. That is not Bitcoin, okay? That is a shit coin, okay? So get it right. When you're buying Bitcoin, it's not Sats. You're buying Bitcoin, and you're just seeing it as fractions of a Bitcoin, and you call those fractions of a Bitcoin Sats, okay? But it's not a separate coin. It's Bitcoin only, okay? Bitcoin only. Take custody of the Bitcoin and repeat. DCA to BTC. Carlos Aramillo in the house. What up? Good to see you in here. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So that is a sat strength. Now let's get into, what is it? Why we stack. We stack because we're trying to get away from poop coins. That's right. Stay away from poop coins. Okay. 89,000. We tapped 93,600 today. It's insane. And yeah, it's cool to see your portfolio grow. It's cool to see the amount of your savings go up in purchasing power in terms of dollars. It's cool to see that, right? But we're not just saving for the number go up, for the value that goes up. You're saving so that you can have more free time, right? To do whatever it is you want to do in your life, right? You could work a little less, or you could continue to work just as hard to make more fiat, to get more stacks, get more Bitcoin, get more to expand your stack. But it's nicer for that to be a decision you can choose to do. You can choose to do extra work with your free time, or you can choose to do something else, like hang out, go fishing or something. I don't know, right? Is it wife-changing gains yet? Says Hard Huddle. Yeah, I mean, if that's your prerogative, you could do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy, right? If your current wife isn't on board with what you want to do, and she's not seeing the vision, well, maybe it is time for wife-changing wealth. You're crazy. You're crazy. Right? Anyway, the point is, especially now, I've kind of been thinking a lot lately, and I'm kind of a little bit upset, a little bit sad about it, but you gotta surround yourself with people that you feel comfortable with, feeling like they got your back, you know? And I don't know. We're talking about Bitcoin here, though. Why we stack? We stack because, I mean, it's evident. It's you can see it in the numbers, easy peasy, that the longer you stack, the longer you hold it, the wealthier you're becoming, right? We'll be able to see the numbers when we go to the stack recap, but I don't know. At this point, it's like, if you've watched the show since the beginning and you're still not getting it, right? Maybe you're never gonna get it. Sounds mean. Right? But we'll keep doing the show. We'll keep stacking hard and presenting the example. Hey man, we're not doing anything uniquely special here on the show. We're not doing anything that requires like a Harvard degree or like some kind of special training beyond just understanding how a Bitcoin wallet works, finding where to buy your Bitcoin and how to make a Bitcoin transfer. That's it. That's the barrier to entry right there. You know, you don't even need to have like $1,000. You can start with $5 or $1, right? So the barrier to entry is super low. And anyway, with just a little effort, you can learn enough about Bitcoin to significantly change the trajectory of your life. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. Anyway, we stack. What do we save in Bitcoin? We save in Bitcoin because saving in Bitcoin is like going back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents those hours. And that is why we stack. I need to put on some music. Where's this thing? Let's do that. How's everybody feeling today? I'm a little down, guys. You guys can probably tell. I'm a little down. I'm going through the great purge. Bitcoiners are like crabs in a boiling pot. Success is often a lonely journey. It is a lonely journey. You're right. And if you try to drag people along with you, sometimes it'll resent you for it. You know? And at some point, you gotta just say, you know what? I tried to help you. I'm gonna go finish helping myself now, because the time it's taken me to help you. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? That horse has got to be thirsty. And some people are just not thirsty enough for getting out of the rat race yet, right? Maybe when Bitcoin hits 100K in a couple of days. No, I have been getting texts about Bitcoin. But the texts about Bitcoin are all like more like, oh, it's like you should take profits, you know? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Tell me I should take profits, dude. The same people that try to warn you about not being all in on Bitcoin, they're trying to tell you to take profits right now. Shit. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Shoot. Get out of my face. This thing's going up forever, bro. It's going up forever. I know. Hey, don't take financial advice from me, guys. I'm just a guy on the internet speaking his mind. Okay, this is not financial advice. I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. And you're the one that has to hit buy, but you're the one that has to hit buy, not me. Okay, that's your money. You manage it however you feel comfortable with. Okay. All right. That disclaimer out of the way. Let's get into the stack recap so we can style on these fools. Here we go. Stack recap. Because we don't only talk about stacking sats here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually do it. We stack every day. $20 minimum. And I know it might not seem like a lot to some people, and it might seem like too much to some people, but it is what it is. This is what we're doing here on the show. Okay. In 2024, we started with $20 buys when Bitcoin was at $43,870. And that $20 buy has doubled today. So as you can see, we've saved about $6,565 in Bitcoin in 2024. And today we are up about 54% on our purchases. We started the show back on Pizza Day, May 22nd, 2023, when Bitcoin was at $27,360. That initial $5 buy is now $16.04 based on the price of Bitcoin today. And our portfolio for the whole lifespan of the show, as far as the DCA portion goes, is up 96%. We're about to hit triple digit profits. We're about to hit triple digit percentage profits. I saw it go to like 103% when Bitcoin was like at 93,000. So maybe tomorrow, or who knows. But we're about to go 100% profits, guys. So far we've saved here on the show during our lives $10,089, and those $10,000 have turned into $19,000. And about to basically turn into $20,000 soon enough. The whole Bitcoin that we're holding here on the show, including our DCAs, our Operation Flipping Sats, and our Operation 100 Days of Saving in Bitcoin, we've accumulated about 0.38777021 Bitcoin with a current street value of $27,596.48. The little program that could, the little stack sats show that could, is now nearing the average salary of an American. And this is just a little rink-a-dink show, you know? Our little show, with 5 concurrent viewers and 5 likes, baby, 100% like ratio. Thank you for that, by the way. Our little show with 5 concurrent viewers, sometimes 9, sometimes 2, sometimes double digits, 10 and 11. You know, I appreciate those days. Our little show is doing better than most monetized YouTube channels. Right? Because we've implemented the Bitcoin flywheel effect into the system. Even though we're not generating revenue yet as a show, as a channel, even though the initial investment is coming right out of my pocket from my personal funds from my job, right? From my regular job, it's still performing pretty damn good, right? Once the show becomes big enough to get monetized, I'm gonna enable subscriptions and all that stuff and whatever avenues of revenue generation that YouTube offers me. And when I do that, any additional revenue that comes to the show, I'm gonna track it on the spreadsheet and I'm gonna put it into Bitcoin. It's gonna be my own little Michael Saylor flywheel, infinite money glitch, right? Whatever revenue this show generates, it's going right back into my Bitcoin stack for the show, and it should eventually be able to sustain itself. It kind of would already be able to sustain itself, right? Once the show can retire, which is in like in 2030, so far, it's wild. It's wild to think of it. Okay, so the idea, the theme, implementing Bitcoin into your ecosystem of whatever it is you're doing, whether you have a little business on the side or just personally as your own savings mechanism, right? It makes you wealthier. It makes your business more successful, right? Because anyway, I want to go into a whole nother side tangent, but you know what I mean, okay? We're basically applying the Michael Saylor effect, the Michael Saylor strategy in a smaller scale, right? Most Americans don't see the need for Bitcoin because they are privileged with the world's reserve currency. Only when they experience more pain, they will become motivated. And you're right, McLovin. You're 100% right. Inflation is bad, but it's not as bad. It's not hyperinflation yet, right? We have a short memory for prices, okay? I just saw a commercial on TV, or it's on TV? Anyway, I saw a commercial for get this, for a 6-inch sub at Subway. Guess how much it was? Put it in the chat. Guess how much it was for a 6-inch sub at Subway. Yeah, you got the chips and the drink came with it, so that's a little better. But $6.99 for a 6-inch sub and chips and a bag of chips and a soda, a drink, right? And the bag of chips and the soda kind of softens the blow a little bit, but still. Do you guys remember that commercial? $5 footlongs. Remember that? Do you remember when a footlong at Subway was $5? Now they're trying to sell you a 6-inch sub for $7. You tell me that's not inflation? Shoot. It's inflation, man. It's inflation right there. Okay? That's subflation. It really is getting ridiculous. It is, dude, I'm telling you. A $5 footlong became a 6-inch sub for $7, and they threw in some diabetes water and rancid and chips cooked in rancid seed oil to sweeten the deal. Right? It sucks. Anyway, right? Whatever happened, do you remember? I know I'm dating myself here, guys. Do you remember when the $6 burger came out? Good luck getting a $6 burger. The $6 burger was like a giant burger at Carl's Jr. or what do they call it in different states? It's Carl's Jr.'s and Hardee's. In some states, it's called Hardee's. But Carl's Jr. or Hardee's, when they first came out with the $6 burger, people were like, oh, dang, a $6 burger. Dang, it better be good. And it was like this big burger with like a Angus beef patty. It's like all big and stuff, right? Shoot. Now you might be you might be able to get a $6 grilled cheese. $6 grilled cheese. Now every time I go to the gas station, I spend $20 on a random stuff, dude. I know. It's crazy. Anyway, enough reminiscing. Let's do. Are we in the middle of a stack recap? Yeah, we are in the middle of a stack recap. Let's get back to that. All right, there it is. That is holdings for the show. And today, since the price of Bitcoin is well above our average buy price in 2024, we will be stacking $20 worth of Bitcoin today, right now, before the price goes back up. Buy the $20 of Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin pumps, and hello, 100,000. We're not that far off, guys. Jesus, we're not that far off at all. Let's see. We are from today's all-time new high. From today's new all-time high, we're 6.5% away from $100,000. Crab legs sounds good. All right. Now that we know how much Bitcoin we need to buy, there's only one thing left to do. It's time. It's time to stack some sats. All right, here we go. Where is it? Right here. I'm pulling up the Strike app. Boom. We always buy the top. Because you know why, McLovin? There is no top. $20. Buying the new local low. It's queued up, ready to go. Cut the music. Hit confirm. Drum roll, please. And we're buying $20 worth of Bitcoin right now on the Stack Sats show. And just like that, we've purchased an additional wait, what? Yeah, 22,120 Satoshis for $20. Man, that sounds so bad. It's so sad. I buy the tops and the bottoms, DCA to BTC. There is no top. Hard hodl. There is no top. That is a real answer. 100% strong. I'm always buying the tops, bottoms, and everything in between. That's right, because the DCA doesn't say what price to pay. The DCA just says that you're buying a set amount of value on a set schedule, regardless of whether the price is up, the price is down, or the price is sideways. Okay? Now that we've made the purchase of Bitcoin, get ready for the pump. Get ready for the pump to 100,000. When 100,000? It was supposed to be by the end of the year. Yeah, but who knows now? By the way, do you like the shirt? Roll the credits. Go DCA yourself. That's right. That's right, McLovin. If you ain't stacking, better call dollar cost average yourself. Jickety check yourself before you dollar cost average yourself. Oh my gosh. Can't. I just can't. It's too much. It's too much. Oh my gosh. I wore this shirt yesterday. Sorry, I know. I wore this shirt yesterday too, guys. I know. I wore this shirt for 2 days in a row. But yesterday, I went to the store. I went to do two things yesterday. And like I always either wear like a Bitcoin hat, kind of like this one back here, like a black one, or like a Bitcoin shirt, or like the stack against the machine shirt, you know. And the stack against the machine shirt is not as direct as a Bitcoin shirt, right? But I've had a couple of conversations, dude, with people that saw the Bitcoin shirt. They're like, man, it's doing pretty good right now, huh? What's the deal with Bitcoin? What other coins should I get into? And I'm like, I'm like, oh, you're one of those, huh? I'm like, you should buy whatever coin. You should buy any coin you want if you feel like gambling. But if you don't want to gamble, buy Bitcoin, man. It's going up forever. So anyway, have you guys started getting calls or texts from people asking you about Bitcoin because they know you're into Bitcoin, or not yet? I have. Like I said earlier, when you gonna take profits, bro? Profits in what, son? Profits in what? Yeah. Yeah, let me go rebalance my portfolio, sell a little bit of Bitcoin so I can buy more of this trash stock that didn't appreciate as much as Bitcoin, right? Not yet. I'm waiting for it. Oh my gosh. I'm getting two types of texts right now. The ones that are like still in doubt, and they still don't get it, but they're curious about it, right? And I'm getting the text of like, oh, like the celebration ones, like, oh yeah, dude, I'm glad you told me about it, or like, dang, dude, you see the price? And I'm like, yeah, can I keep going, right? So I'm getting those two kinds of texts right now. I'm telling everyone I sold out my Bitcoin. So part of me telling you the story about the shirt and going into different places wearing the shirt is I'm starting to second guess myself as far as like wearing Bitcoin attire in public. I don't know. I might just keep all my Bitcoin shirts to myself here and wear them on the show. But I don't know about wearing it out in public anymore. You know? When Bitcoin hits 100K, maybe you're still okay. But when Bitcoin hits like, I don't know, 400,000, 500,000, I might need like, to stop talking about Bitcoin. At what point do you stop talking about Bitcoin? Do we reset the channel and pretend like we haven't been holding Bitcoin the whole time and just start over and like be like, hey, all right, I heard about this Bitcoin thing. We're gonna start buying Bitcoin right now at $100,000, at the price of $100,000. Like basically, we redo the whole show from scratch without any treasury reserves, and we basically do a new show every cycle. And like the inside joke is that nobody knows that we've already done the show before from scratch, but you guys would know. You know, you guys would know about this generation of the show, right? About this cycle, right? Maybe when at the end of this bull run, when Bitcoin is dying, not dying, when Bitcoin is on its bear run, we end the Stack Stats show. We start another version of the Stack Stats show, and start from zero, and we start all over. What do you guys think? Maybe I've done this show before under a different name, and this is not my first cycle. I accidentally got my entire wallet wet and lost it on a boating accident. No! I guess you're gonna have to start over again. I'm sorry to hear that, Hard Huddle. My condolences for your wallet, and sorry, grandchildren. He's gonna have to start stacking from scratch again. So, dang, sorry about that. So it's such a hard lesson to learn, but I hope you learned your lesson. Hope you learned your lesson. Now that all of your BTC is gone, I know it's hard to start all over again, but you should start all over. You know, but it's a tough lesson to learn. I hope you learned your lesson. And secured it better, secured your passphrase better the next time around. HH, we can rent a submarine and try to find your Bitcoin. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Hey, that would genuinely be a treasure hunt, dude. That would genuinely be a treasure hunt. Right? The greatest treasure of all, Bitcoin. Dun dun dun. Crazy. That's crazy. I've talked about this before, McLevin, but I've thought about like buying like $1,000 worth of Bitcoin right now, right? And whatever you get, what do you get for $1,000? Like 0.005 Bitcoin or 0.05 Bitcoin, something like that. And just having these little separate chunks of Bitcoin. I guess it'd have to be more than, I guess it have to be at least 0.1 Bitcoin. So like it's significant still. It have to be like $8,000 worth of Bitcoin, right? Or yeah, 8,000 or 9,000 bucks worth of Bitcoin. To set it aside as its own thing outside of my regular stack or whatever. And do like the ultimate treasure hunt. Where like I can set it up for different generations, right? Like I set up a treasure hunt for like the kids of my kids, right? Or like the kids of my kids' kids. I don't know how many there'll be, right? But I'll have a bunch of envelopes with at my estate or wherever I'm keeping your will, wherever you keep your will and your estate. You have all these things that are like basically treasure maps, and as they come of age, they get their treasure map. That's like my gift to them. You know, like from their great grandfather. And the envelope has like a set of instructions that they gotta follow. And if they succeed in those instructions and do what the envelope says, and they get the reward that is the Bitcoin that I bought in this day and age, just like dropped on their lap in the future. And plus whatever appreciation it has, right? Can you imagine? That'd be so sick. That'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. You know, just have to find a way for the person that's like, yeah, exactly. I mean, like the ultimate Santa ain't got beep on me, dude. Santa ain't got beep on me. Santa ain't dropping off no Bitcoins. Shoot. Oh, that'd be so sick. But anyway, those are the kind of things that you could do with Bitcoin. That like if you start thinking a little bit outside the box, you know. Like you have you set up the anyway. So I thought it was cool. I thought that would be kind of a cool thing to do. Oh shoot! All right, boys. Satoshi Santa LFG. Let's go. All right, we're pumping. We're starting to pump back up. I think Bitcoin had to come back to the daily open and touch the what's this line called? Touch the average, the daily average, the 50. Was it the 5? What is this one? Let's see. Touch the. Which is the white line? Oh, the 200 EMA. Come down, touch the 200 EMA on the 15-minute time on the 15-minute chart. Taps it, and then it goes back up. So hopefully it is able to get to 100,000 by the end of the week. You guys think we'll hit 100,000 by the end of the week? I think so. The way it's been ripping, probably. If not, whatever. We still have so much time. It's only the 13th, and people were saying we would hit 100,000. the bullish people were saying that it was going to hit 100,000 by the end of the year or early next year, right? I don't even think we're going to have to wait till December, dude, to hit 100,000 the way it's going. But who knows? Maybe it just chunks back down. Maybe it taps 100 and then it rips back down for whatever reason. But still, when you see those numbers, and when you see that, remember that nothing has changed. Bitcoin is still going to do the next block every 10 minutes. And you can't make more of it. And it's a limited supply. Like I said, you can't make more of it. It's a limited supply. And the money printer keeps on printing. So nothing has changed. Hodl hard. Hodl hard like hard hodl. Let's check this. Oh, let's check this today. We're gonna be checking this every day now. The debt clock. We're at $35.996 trillion in debt. What up, Andrew? Welcome to the stream. Round of applause from the live studio audience. $35.99 trillion. The debt clock keeps debting up, and we're probably gonna hit $36 trillion in debt by the end of the week, maybe. I don't know. It seems like it's almost there. How long is it taking? Damn, dude. 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. That's how fast you need to get a raise, boys. That's how fast you need to get a raise to keep up with inflation. It's not gonna happen. Okay? It's not gonna happen. You have to get a new job every couple of weeks that pays you more to keep up with the money printing. Okay, you're not gonna work yourself into retirement. Without Bitcoin, it's a lost cause. All right. Where's that light coming from? All right, boys. That's all I got for you guys today. Sorry if it sounds a little bit sad, but it's the truth. It is the truth. Where is it? There it is. That is all I got for you guys today on this episode of the Stack Sats Show. Tune in tomorrow for another, where we will laugh. I might cry, but we will stack nonetheless. All right. Keep stacking, guys. Okay. The money printer don't stop printing, and as long as the money printer don't stop printing, Bitcoin has no top. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later, guys.